Listen. Like parents take away kids' door. Like parents take away kids' doors. Like just saying that, it's like, like go back to what I was talking about, your so-called room, your so-called door. What the fuck you taking their door away from? What the fuck you taking their door away for? Crazy how parents think if kids knew how bad the world is, they couldn't handle it or blah blah blah. Like you have no idea how do your kid from the world is crazy. Like that will always be crazy to me. Always. The little sugar coating, what I'm saying, they do. You know what I'm saying? The lying they do. Acting like something is this when it's not. You know what I'm saying? Not telling them what is. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, those are the prime, times within a sense, within to get experience in a certain way and, what I'm saying, figure out how to, process it or, explore just your thoughts about it and how you think about it or, what I'm saying, things of that nature, not living in this, false reality until you're a so-called age when you're ready to, what I'm saying, so-called handle it and, yeah, look how many humans, kids, adult, whatever you want to call them, look how many humans are handling it. You know what I'm saying? Look how many humans are fucking dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the world is shitty for everybody, within a sense. You know what I'm saying? And, I don't know how, they try to do that, but then, as soon as the kid go to school, you know what I'm saying? You got, people, talking shit, you know what I'm saying? You got, bullies, you got, teachers being ruthless, you just got, it's just a lot of different, what I'm saying, things happening, what I'm saying, and a lot of different people, interacting and a lot of stuff that's going on, and especially nowadays, is maybe tougher within the sense you trying to sugarcoat your kid because of how open everything is and because of you may be closing your kid off, but one of the kids at school, their parents may be telling them stuff or they may be seeing it all online and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? So now they're talking to the kid about it and not even saying just like on like unhealthy or negative stuff, just as far as just information, you know what I'm saying? And the kid could be interested in it and they could come home and ask questions and you kind of just maybe shut it down or something like that, like you're too young or you're not supposed to be, or you know what I'm saying, instead of hey, they came to me with this, hey, they, you know what I'm saying, like that should be, it's a very big part of how the healthy relationship is created and is withheld, and is how y'all can learn about each other and like things of that nature with them having questions and wanting to figure it out and y'all working together about it and things like that, rather than creating this environment and relationship type where what you says goes and you're the umpire or whatever. You know, and it's just like, it's not healthy. Whooping kids does nothing, just a way for you to firstly take out your anger on what's frustrating you, and secondly show that person that you're angry and try to make it as if it's their fault. Shit is old. The fact that you can't use your words in the proper way where your kid is able to understand and learn from what they did says a lot about you. Kids' behavior can't be fixed if the parents' behavior doesn't change when kids is less experienced. Now, some are able, with enough experience, the kids are able to start changing, making their own decisions because they can realize what they're doing is unhealthy or don't agree with. And I mean, that's healthy mentally, but does no good within the home or when around the parent, because the parent's behavior is the same and will still treat you as if you're doing something wrong. So the kid avoids, becomes a different person. Relationship goes away. Kid does what they have to do to survive. And for some who don't get that way until maybe later, stayed as it was when it first started because the parents didn't change and the kid just didn't truly understand what was wrong, so didn't change either, is how people are who they are now and see no problem. Parents did it, didn't stop it. They've been like this majority of their life. Their knowledge they've been like this majority of their life to their knowledge, and avoid the feeling they push back. They have been fine, so you telling them to change, why the fuck would they do that? Yeah, that definitely breaks down a lot of shit. Yeah, humans are different, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about that is, it's just like, it doesn't help. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the parent, whoever is watching the kid, blah, 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 you're not in control of that human being. But it doesn't help for them to see, you know, that certain behavior. You know, for them to be around that certain behavior, for you to be endorsing that certain behavior, for you to be, you know, allowing that certain behavior and allowing them to do it and allowing yourself to do it, and, you know what I'm saying, being hypocritical and saying they can't but you can, in a sense. And you know what I'm saying, those are just unhealthy habits, unhealthy traits, you know, unhealthy, you know, ways of living, and they can definitely pick it up and carry that with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are a lot of things and a lot of ways that people live where, you know, humans aren't being able to pick up, you know, a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm just saying, like, just be this, you know, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, you just can't use that excuse. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, where they can pick up this, where they, like, you got to be doing for you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody saying that, hey, you know, you can't make mistakes. Hey, the way that you do something that may be healthy for you within a sense, you know what I'm saying, may not just, you know, align with somebody else in a sense. You know what I'm saying? That's just because that's them as a human. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody saying that. Just within the sense of, you know, if you know, acting out, if you are, you know, just having this, you know, very hostile, very negative, ugly behavior, you know, especially towards your kids or just as a whole, or to your partner or to whoever, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's on you. You're choosing that, and that can definitely, you know, be changed. Parents' words have effects on their kids. Yeah, like, yes, the person that is saying those words also has weight to what is being said and the intent behind it. Still not the words itself. It's more like people weaponize the words. Yeah. Because it's like, you know, the parents could say something and then somebody else, you know, could say those exact same words. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, obviously you're not viewing them as you're viewing your parents. You know what I'm saying? So your parents, like, fuck you, we don't care about you. depending on, relationship, how you view them, this and that, it's tough. You know what I'm saying? And you feel certain things about that, and then they could say, fuck you, we don't care about you, and you're gonna feel something else from it. So it just goes once again to show that, words are just words, and so-called the meanings of the words is just, maybe a meaning, and the intent behind it, within that sense is, the intent behind it. It's just what is. I'm the parent, you don't tell me anything. I tell you what to do, and you shut up. Call kids names, sad. It's just a very unhealthy thing. It's not it won't ever be a healthy thing. It won't ever, like, those are one of the things that doesn't help, and doesn't help someone wanting to, be in your presence, have, that type of relationship with you at all. Like, who wants to be around somebody like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and we can't keep, brushing those moments off, brushing those times off. We can't keep, maintaining these relationships with these so-called parents because they're so-called parents. You know what I'm saying? We got to start holding them accountable, and that is a, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is a no. Regardless of all this other shit, sure, let's try to, evaluate, work, change, grow. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get somebody else, who trying to do that with you, and you like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like what you mean? Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But you got these, parents, quotation, and then they can do that. They can blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Just like how, people be saying, you not my mama. You can't tell me what to do. Like what are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I always hate how, like, that's, like, justified. And so, just what is in people's minds, just as far as, you know what I'm saying, like, how that's allowed only from, the parents or this and that. Like, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it don't matter who it is. Like, everybody tell everybody what to do within a certain extent. Like, that is healthy. You know what I'm saying? Now, the way you go about it and things of that nature, that's what, we figure out. That's what we, evaluate, work, change, grow. You know what I'm saying? But within the foundation of that, that's not a, oh my gosh, what are you trying to do? You know what I'm saying? And the way that they're doing it, you know what I'm saying, is very unhealthy. But, we just gotta, just deal with it in a sense, because it's like, that's what I'm saying, because it's just like, where do we go? What do we do? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we just have to, that's all it was during those times, in our less experienced times or whatever. We were just constantly, you're just kind of getting over stuff, just kind of brushing stuff off, you know what I'm saying? Because, what else could we do? Because we just had to deal with it, you know what I'm saying? Because, if we don't, and, express this certain thing, or, show that type of facial expression or something like that, then it's another thing, you know what I'm saying, that we would have to, try to heal from, or this and that. So we're just constantly getting beat down in a way, and we're, constantly trying to, just stand up, just kind of stable ourselves, and act like, we're not, in pain and almost, to our end type. Cry all you want, I don't care. Yeah, just like that type of, mindset within a way, and just, saying those things, for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason to say that. You know what I'm saying? Just because what? Because they did something and now you're yelling at them and they're crying, and then you saying they only crying because they don't want to so-called get in trouble or blah blah blah. Like, even if that's that, then yeah, that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe the trouble is a fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? The way whatever your trouble is, you know what I'm saying? Because when they make a mistake, and you go about, explaining to them about that situation and their mistake and this and that, there's gonna be no crying, you know what I'm saying? Because they've had these healthy, situations where they've made mistakes before, and, you've healthily communicated with them and worked with them, you know what I'm saying? They're not looking, they're not, there's not this fear built up. There's not this, thing that they're, crying about because they know what's about to come or what could come, or, there's none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It would be a very healthy environment. It would be a healthy, very healthy moment. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like they will so-called look forward to, what I'm saying, fucking up or this and that. And they're just like, oh, I'm just want to make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? But they are going to happen. And, just definitely, because there's, when we're born, you know what I'm saying? There's just so many things that, we just don't understand. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, so many, of us would probably, be dead or, really hurt ourselves, you know what I'm saying, because we just do whatever. We don't understand that, oh, touching that, could, really hurt us. Oh, just walking off of that, you know what I'm saying, we could die, or, falling over and hit our head, it's over, or, you know what I'm saying, it's like just things like to an extreme of like the death or this and that. It's like, we don't really understand things like that, you know what I'm saying? So when it's from a time of that and then a time until, just more experience in a sense, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's just going to be so healthy because like you're going to make a mistake, you're going to mess up, you're not going to know this or that, but it's like, that's the, damn, part of it. You know what I'm saying? But it's not the, oh, I made a mistake and then now boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Just knocked all the way down because you made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? The mistake itself is already like, you know what I'm saying? And now, you kind of get built up in a sense, or built back up in a sense, and you don't, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's just, there's so many ways to go about it. But, that's what that would be, you know what I'm saying? And they wouldn't try to, cry in a sense and beg in a sense and, please forgive me in a sense, because, not saying every human, but, within a sense and within how you do it and within the process, you know what I'm saying, they would want to learn from that mistake. They would want to not make the mistake again. They would want to, get better in a sense. They would want to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they make the mistake, and then, that could be maybe just a cry within the mistake just because of, depending what it is and how they feel, and they just kind of feel bad about the mistake itself. You know what I'm saying? But even then, with yourself, you're not going to say, cry, I don't care, because that's not where you're at. That's not what your mental is at. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's what I'm saying. Like, just as far as, you a human being seeing another human being cry, you know what I'm saying? And a human being that you so-called with, care and support for, and all of this, the things you say, you know what I'm saying? And then you allow that to come out of your mouth. You know what I'm saying? You even think of that and say, I don't care that you're crying. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care, what type of instance you're trying to do it in or what you're trying to show by doing that. You know what I'm saying? That would never be the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. There is a way to go about things. instead of trying to understand why the child does that or explain why they shouldn't do that, they just hit the kid or punish them, and all they know is, when I did this, I got punished, and I don't like getting punished, so I'm not going to do that. And some really think like, yeah, that's the point, but times will come, nobody will be there to punish them for what they're doing, or they'll find a way to do it and not get caught, instead of them understanding what it is and choosing whether they want to do it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know that, oh, we're in the store and I shouldn't, take that lollipop, and, you know what I'm saying, I shouldn't take that lollipop and eat it, because, within, this world, and this isn't that, that is stealing, and, we have to, purchase the lollipop and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? But rather than they take the lollipop, they turn around, they see him, and they, hit him, put that back. I told you don't be touching nothing, or this, and that. You know what I'm saying? Then that's it. You know what I'm saying? Then, what is from that? You know what I'm saying? And, they not gonna fucking, touch it again. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they don't know, why within a sense. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand like what I just said, at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And it's so many things within, talking to certain people, or, maybe touching certain people, or, you know what I'm saying? There's just so many things that are practiced from those less experienced times, where you're doing things and, you aren't being explained to, or, given an understanding or a chance to understand, why this is healthy, unhealthy, why, what I'm saying, you can do it, you can't do it, you know what I'm saying? And, like I said, it just really builds unhealthy habits, especially if you continue to do it, but just create a way to not get caught. Wonder why kids smack each other or aggressive? Because the parents smacking them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they could see it wherever, you know what I'm saying? They could blah, 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 so many people try to blame it on, all this other things, you know what I'm saying? But right there in, the so-called home or whatever, they're getting firsthand example, you know what I'm saying? And, you're showing them that when you feel that they should be hit, they should be hit. So when they feel that somebody else should be hit, they can hit them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're whatever you're yelling and telling them and blah, 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 then they go do the same thing to another kid, or to, their sibling, or to whoever. You know what I'm saying? And they feel, it's okay within a sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you weren't, smacking, if you weren't smacking, and, say they do see it somewhere else, and say they are, bringing that within the home and doing that shit, it's like, then right there, you're not smacking, and then you just seen them do it, you aren't going to allow that. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to address that, and you're going to explain to them, and, help them understand and work with them, to not do that, to violence is not the answer, and is not what, you need to be doing, you know what I'm saying? And understand, where did they get that from? Where did they see that? Who was it? This, and that, you know what I'm saying? And through that, they can go ahead and, if they got it from somebody at school or something like that, and go ahead and express, just like how they would go to school and smack, they could go ahead and go to school and express what their parents taught them, and, what they also, know themselves and have knowledge on too, because it was an open conversation, and they were able to speak their mind in a way too, and be able to, express, their way of, thinking the way they express it, and, so this is that, or I'm not, what I'm saying, how they do it, and then, they go express that, and it's either, that child can take it however way, and whatever can come of that. But right there, building healthy relationships, you know what I'm saying, and you know feeling, what I'm saying, teaching them and them feeling, what is healthy, what I'm saying, and seeing when somebody isn't doing, a healthy thing, and maybe working with them, how you worked with them, what I'm saying, or, that child just, just like, nah, or blah, 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 and then, they experience, losing maybe a friend or something like that, what I'm saying, but it's like, they come home or whatever and explain, and then, you explain, not gonna agree on everything, this, and that, I don't know, so many ways to go about it, but just the basis of, you gotta see what you feel is healthy and unhealthy. You gotta really evaluate it, and you have to, stand by that, and everybody isn't going to agree with that, but you can't, conform into their way just because you want to be friends with them, or this, and that type shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, sure, within me saying the conform thing or whatever, it can be like from the other side, and like, well, you want him to, but then that's where I go, and when I was talking about the just comparing the different shit and really evaluating and seeing, oh, hurting people, not hurting people, you know what I'm saying? So, and the other parent wants to keep family together, is scared of this, scared of that, so just stands back and let the other parent bully your kids. Huge. You know what I'm saying? So many, so many parents, so many parents let the other parent bully their kids. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, for that huge reason, within a sense of so-called keeping the family together. You know what I'm saying? So-called, holding on to whatever times when this was that or that was this, and wanting to have those times or blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? But that's a unhealthy situation. It's a very toxic environment, and, you shouldn't be allowing that. You know what I'm saying? And what are you teaching, the children? You know what I'm saying? What are you, teaching yourself? What are you, you look in the mirror, like you lay your fucking head on your pillow at night, like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? That you're allowing that. There's no reason for that to be allowed. There's no reason you can give me where I would allow anybody to bully my kids. It's just, there's, you know what I'm saying? Because, you aren't the so-called love of my life. You aren't the, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's none of that, there's nothing, you know what I'm saying? Because within previous, yes, I so cared and supported for you. As soon as you did that, you know what I'm saying, feelings turned off, no, you know what I'm saying? But within understanding what I need to do for me, and understanding what I need to do for my kids, and understanding I don't agree with what you're doing, and you know what I'm saying, like, sure, you know what I'm saying, within, where they thought that was okay or blah, 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 sure, let's talk about it, let's work on it, because I do care and support for you, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, if you're not going to evaluate, work, change, grow, then, but regardless, that's not going to continue. You know what I'm saying? That will not continue, the bullying of my children will not continue. That will not ever continue. You know what I'm saying? It's like we if we gonna figure something out, try to work this, and that. But regardless of the journey and this, and that, that stops right there. You know what I'm saying? Like that stops right there. There's like, I promise you. You know what I'm saying? I promise you. that stops immediately. You know, there's nothing about it. And if you feeling so strongly about what you doing, then within that stopping immediately, we have left immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it's done, you know, and within, you know, within legal shit of, taking the kids and blah blah blah, you can go whatever about that shit. We go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to get started on that, the legal stuff, but that's a no-go. You know what I'm saying? You can't allow that. They say those my kids, I don't want to hurt my kids and do it anyway. I would never hurt you. You know I would never, ever hurt you. Pop. Whoop them. Punch them. Fucking yell at them. Do, horrible things. You know what I'm saying? Just within, certain actions of, just leaving them out of, certain things, or, not taking them to certain places, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, so many ways that parents, purposely hurt their children. You know what I'm saying? Very purposely, very experienced and know what they're doing, like, to make a point, to act out, to show that this and that, to, you know what I'm saying? Like, prove a point, to like it's like, it's so just, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, what are we talking about here? Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you acting like that? Hey. That shit hurt my hand. No funny shit. First, telling kids the reason for things are healthy. First, telling kids the reason for things are healthy, and letting them sit there and think about really anything is healthy mentally, because they'll just be in their head, and eventually they'll think about what they did, and they may do it again, but no one wants to be forced into sitting there when they can be doing something else. It'll be healthy though. Show them how to process shit in their mind, that being by yourself is healthy, to think about anything. Like, you create that shit then, create the foundation then, bro, because everything is a habit. Took practice, up to us for most things. Huge. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, within a certain, one of the methods or whatever of, them, making a mistake, or, just, doing something that, you don't agree with, you feel is unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they gotta, god damn, what the fuck? Usually, you get to swatting, get to flying away. This bitch persistent. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, what I'm gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Like, go sit by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Go sit by yourself. Go, think about what you did type. You know what I'm saying? Go be in your mind. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, a lot of people, hate, or don't like, for the most part, being in their mind. You know what I'm saying? And, because, a lot of people, definitely, if they didn't do it themselves or whatever, or, when it was with themselves, they kind of just, tried to avoid it as much, or just, regardless of it, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people weren't, you know, forced within a sense, you know, and weren't practicing just being in their mind. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, that would just be, you know, really healthy for them to be in their mind and to practice that. Yeah, I mean, like just really, you know, get them thinking. You know what I'm saying? Get them thinking. Get them, you know, comfortable in that area. And, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so many situations that you can go into your mind and be able to, you know, evaluate things, process things, you know, get creative, you know, with certain things. And, you know, like, yeah. Like, don't force motherfuckers to eat at the table together like the family healthy. Huge. You know, that shit used to get on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? Like, eating at a fucking table. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is all good. Oh, everything's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit really used to piss me off, though, because it's like, I be on the game having the time of my life. But it's like, you know, like, oh, come eat. And then we sit at the table and, you know, do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Fucking sit there in fucking silence. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, oh, we have to be fake and pretend, you know, and I used to, you know, like, you know, the longest one was Family Feud, but like I used to like find shit and put that shit on TV because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be here shit, might as well go crazy within a sense, you know what I'm saying? I used to turn on Family Feud, you know, just to have like a type of thing, you know, to, you know, type of distract type thing, you know what I'm saying, rather than just sitting there, because it's just like, you know, then try time and time again to try to work on this shit, and, you know, motherfuckers don't want to put in the work, you know what I'm saying, but I remember it was this one time, you know, because I was just like, you know, I'm like, I just, you know what I'm saying, like, fuck this shit, you know, but I went to, because it was once again, you know what I'm saying, something happened, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker talk to me crazy, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, I was supposed to act like nothing happened and go sit at the table and eat, you know, but I went to go, you know, sit in the other room, and then, you know, I'm sitting in the other room eating, and then, of course, that motherfucker in there running his mouth, you know, talking that shit, you know what I'm saying this, and that, and then, you know, I'm like, shit, nigga, I get up, I'm like, oh, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? I'm like, what are you saying? Like, nigga, you like, I just don't understand. Like, if you got something to say or you want to talk, like, let's talk, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, wolfing shit while you in the other room and I'm not there. Like for what? I'm not there. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Or you want to talk? You know, let's talk. You know what I'm saying? But just continually, I gotta act like, oh, nothing wrong. I gotta act like this nigga just didn't say this. I gotta act like blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, you know, the other parent was like, oh, Terrell, come in here. You know, and then I went to go sit down, and then I was just like, what? You know what I'm saying? You want us to sit down like the family good, like shit good, this, and that. And then he told me some, oh, fuck you. And like, what is happening? Like, what is happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck you? Like, what? Like, it's like, that's what you say to your child. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm making valid points. Maybe that was the problem. I'm making valid points. You know what I'm saying? You know, fuck you, this, and that, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, just nothing. And then, you know, of course, nobody else saying nothing, nobody else doing nothing, just, you know what I'm saying, fucking sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? You know, that shit just used to, You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh. Man, I should have just fucking, you know, should have just been homeless or some shit. Fuck that shit. Should have ran away and, I don't know, fucking found, I don't know, a group, somebody fucking abandoned kids or some shit. I don't know what the fuck. I should have got out a long time ago. Long fucking time ago. That shit was just, man, that shit was just so disrespectful. Fuck you. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Then they just sat there and didn't say nothing. Y'all gonna let that nigga say fuck you to me? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's you know, I said what I had to say and I got the fuck up. I still ain't sit at that fucking table. Oh my gosh, man, that shit's so fucking disrespectful. You know, and then, you know, wake up tomorrow and act like nothing's wrong. Like, just like that's the unhealthy, you know, practice shit we were doing, you know what I'm saying? And habit, you know, some of us were doing and dealing with, and you know what I'm saying? Like, just dealing with those toxic, very toxic, you know, individuals. You know what I'm saying? And when calling them out on their shit, you know, it's unheard of. You know what I'm saying? That's something you can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's tough. Kids do shit behind y'all back and lie because y'all don't let them do nothing. Huge. Don't let them do a fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no reason to lie. You know what I'm saying? Do shit behind y'all back. You know, if y'all ain't tripping within a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, and, you know, healthily communicating and, you know, really, you know, fucking with them within a sense and just talking about different stuff. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, you not just raw about everything and got preset rules on everything and, you know, mindset on every little thing. You know what I'm saying? You're able to hear them out and you're able to, you know what I'm saying, let them go through certain shit and you're able to, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, it wouldn't be a, you know, discussion. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, it's just so much fear-based. Like, parents can get informed by having open combos with their kids. Don't have to look nothing up. Obviously, to show you care and interested, you do, you know? Yeah, like, you know, that would obviously help, you know what I'm saying, to show, you know what I'm saying, that you're, you know, you care, that you're interested to look shit up and to, you know, bring it up and, you know, talk about it or, you know what I'm saying, text them about this and that, or, you know what I'm saying, like, it would be, you know, I mean, cool, you know, especially with anybody, you know, to, you know, dive into their interests within a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, there's so many go, you know, I don't know about this or I don't know about, you know what I'm saying? Then you have, you know, the number one fucking geek nerd right here, you know, to tell you all about it, you know, and you don't allow it, you know, you just shut it off. You know, you just say you don't want to hear it, you know, and you know, it's not healthy. It does, you know, it does, you know, horrible things for the child, you know, and, you know, once again, it's not thinking about the child. You know what I'm saying? What that would do to the child. You know, after so many times, it's just like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, if my parents didn't want to hear it, then, you know, nobody wants to hear it. You know, nobody's interested, you know, so, you know, I just won't share my, you know, interest, or I don't want to even care about having an interest because, you know, who cares, you know, nobody really cares, you know, why, matter of fact, you know, why should I care, you know, to have an interest or to, you know, pursue anything, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm never gonna be that, you know what I'm saying, like, that's how that gets started and, happens within a sense, and just, creating that mindset and, telling themselves that and repeating that to themselves. Stop ranting to your children about your spouse, constantly saying everything that's wrong with them. Then be like, but I still love them, or you still stay with them. It's not a healthy guide for your child or you. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not a healthy guide. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not healthy for the child to look at you and, you doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever type of relationships, interactions they have, however they feel about it, you know what I'm saying? And if it is, they feel negative about it, they're gonna stay. They're gonna deal with it. They're gonna convince themselves to care and support for them, whatever, because you did. You know what I'm saying? Because you did. And, they'll be in that maybe certain type of romantic relationship, and it'll be unhealthy, toxic, and they'll have kids, because, you did, you know what I'm saying? And they'll be like, maybe, this will, help. Maybe this is why, whoever your parent was felt that they, so-called loved them or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because of the kid, or, you know what I'm saying? Just constantly trying to come up with all these reasons, it's unhealthy, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, there's reasons for that unhealthiness, and you are stating them, you know what I'm saying? But you not standing on that, you know what I'm saying? You not, standing on that and doing what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You can say whatever you want, blah, blah, blah. But like I said, you still stand, you still doing this, and that, you know what I'm saying? Don't matter what you talking about, you know what I'm saying? Because you still there at the end of the day type. Y'all know ignoring y'all kids fucked them up, right? Made them very cautious of their actions, and when others get quiet, they think if when mom or dad was mad and went quiet, this person must be mad also. So they distance. To not make them even more mad. Made kids think when you're mad, you don't need to communicate with that person because they made you mad. Under the same roof, don't even want to step out of our rooms to eat or do anything to be in the same room as y'all. You no longer feel welcome. Talk to everyone else to punish us even more. All this is rooted from childhood, from our parents. Huge. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ignoring you. Ignoring. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, what are you showing that human being that's looking at you? You know what I'm saying? Like what is going on? And literally, like, that's what they do. Like, I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you yourself, like, what are you doing? Like, oh, I'm not gonna talk to you on that. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Ugh. And they be in the wrong. And they be in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, they the one who did something to you. That's part of their manipulation type to make it feel like you know what I'm saying, did something that you know what I'm saying, in the wrong type. There doesn't have to be a nice parent and a strict parent. Just caring and supportive from both ends. That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a bad cop, good cop. Just gotta care and support. Within, many ways, many forms, blah, blah, blah. You know, that can be, you know, however, you know, within, you know, the variety of different humans, you know, can be tough or whatever, you know, but you know, that's more of a, you know, confusing thing and more of a, you know, it don't really matter what you're kind of doing or saying, you know, because, you know, it's like they'll always be the strict parent, they'll always be the not, you know what I'm saying? It's not really, you know, more of a, you know, them just feeling a certain type of way from what you're doing or saying, or, you know what I'm saying? It's like they're always this way and they're always this way, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, and it's like when they, you know, but yeah, it's just, don't need it. You know, this isn't about playing a role. This isn't about being something you're not. This isn't about, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what this is. It's literally not what this is about. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's what, you know, I keep trying to say within the sense, just to understand, you know, understand that yes, our relationships are different. You know what I'm saying? And understand that, you know, foundationally within each relationship, you know, kind, caring, supporting, you know what I'm saying, understanding, listening, you know, being there, healthily communicating. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just being you, and, you know, within that human, you know, what you get from that human, you know, that's how the relationship is. You know, there's no pre-thing, you know, that comes with, you know, that human. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, you know, within, you know, extents of, you know, sure, you know what I'm saying, you gotta take care of the little fucker. You know what I'm saying? So sure, you know, within understanding, you know, of, you know, a baby, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, you gonna have to fend for that love, you know, that little nigga. You know, but that's why I say, you know, it's all situational. Immigrant parents, you gotta be the best. You aren't American, they'll treat you different. Bad grades get punished. We treat you terrible, but we're your parents. Can't be mad at us. Why are you acting American? Don't end up like your sister. Be a good child. Make us proud. Do what we say, even if you want to do something completely different. We sacrifice so much for you to come to this country. This is how you repay us. It's like they thinking you gotta be and do a certain thing in order to fit with Americans or be better because Americans already have the advantage. It's not right. What does that human being want? They ain't got shit to do with you being. They ain't got shit to do with them, y'all, you being an immigrant. They ain't got shit to do with how other motherfuckers view them. They ain't got, like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got shit to do with what you did to come to where we at. They ain't got shit to do with none of that. You was doing for you, and if, you know, y'all had the child and then felt that you need to do, you know what I'm saying, certain things for the child to have, you know, a better, healthier life within a sense, you know what I'm saying, then that's what you did. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gotta fucking repay you. You know what I'm saying? They listen. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, so many people are hung up, you know, on debt, you know, and that's why, you know, the world is, you know, where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Do what the fuck they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. You're not gonna put pressure on these children just because, you know what I'm saying, you feel this, and that, just because you did, you know, this and that. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, within, you know, you telling your child your story, you know what I'm saying? Sure, you know, that's not a, hey, now you got to do this and be this way. Hey, now we're going to put all this pressure on you to do great in school and to be this and become this so you can take care of us. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, now you got to go put in the work. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know, you know, hey, you're different and they're all the same. And you're going to be looked at as this. So you got, like, what are you teaching them? You know what I'm saying? What are you telling them? Like, what is happening? You know what I'm saying? We're all different. You know what I'm saying? Within so-called Americans, there's so many different Americans. You know, within the, you know, American, they're different within, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, everybody's different. Everybody got different wants and different knowledge in different areas, you know what I'm saying? And you seem to, you know, want this, and we're going to support you with whatever, you know, you want, and, you know, never ever feel pressure to, you know, do this for us, or, you know, we are fine and we are, you know, healthy, you know, and the only thing that we, you know, so-called, you know, the only thing that we want from you is, you know, for you to, you know, do what you want, and for you to, you know, evaluate, work, change, grow, and for you to, you know, come to us for different things, and for us to work together on things, and for you to try different things, and, you know, for you to be safe and, you know, healthy, and, you know what you like for the most part, don't like for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what we want from you. You know, we are not here to, you know, we're here to help. You know, we're not here to make your life harder. You know, it's not what we want to do. You know. Yep. Y'all realize y'all make y'all kids religious by forcing it down their throat. Then some end up loving God and want to do right. Then y'all tell them they'll go to hell for doing shit y'all don't like. Say they disappointing God. That's fucked. That's fucked. Force them into this religion shit, then use it against them. It sounds like some of you religion motherfuckers. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, these are just human beings that are latching on to whatever and doing what some human beings do, which is, you know what I'm saying, force you to believe something and then try to use it against you. To give you some and then use it against you. To, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, you know, so many people trying to find the upper hand, you know, trying to take advantage of people, trying to have this power, and, you know, trying to hold, you know, certain stuff over people's head, convince people this is the way of doing things or thinking, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, that all it is, you know, and it's just, you know, the way you go about it type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was talking to this, you know, one person, and they, you know, having a baby or whatever, and I was like, you know, y'all gonna baptize, you know, the baby, and they were like, you know, we don't, and was like, we don't believe in the like, what that motherfucker said, we don't believe in like infant baptism or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like they was like, we gonna wait until, you know what I'm saying, they add the certain understanding of, you know, their religion, or, you know, this and that, and then they choose whether they want to be baptized or want to, you know, choose a religion or blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, that's like, you know, obviously what I feel healthier, just within the sense of, you know, like I said, you're going to do the religion thing, you're going to do this and that, you know what I'm saying? There's a way to go about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way to go about it. You got to give that human being a choice. Is that what they want to do? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's so many ways to go about it. There's so many ways to, you know, just explain it or think about it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I mean, it can also be tough within a sense though, because you know, it's like you let them choose, you know, but you know, the way y'all are living, you know, is, you know, the religious way and through y'all religion and belief, you know, so within them watching y'all or, you know, going to a certain place with y'all or, you know, experiencing these things or whatever, you know, it may already, you know what I'm saying? So it's maybe kind of pre-influence type thing, you know, I don't know, you know, it's definitely tough, you know, but that's definitely not the reason people, you know what I'm saying, get into it, you know, and because a lot of people within certain households, you know, kind of grow up like that and stray as far as away from it as they can, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's definitely, you know, different, you know, and tough. Kids do a lot of shit for attention, crying, etc. You have to ignore, let them go through shit. Once they realize you're serious and not budging, they'll begin to realize maybe I should do this or stop this. Obviously, when they're less experienced in emotions and have harder time processing and expressing what they're feeling. Yeah. Like I say, shit is situational. Ignore they ass. Like the fuck? Ignore they ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, them little motherfuckers want to put on a show. And nobody to watch. Nobody to watch no show. You know, sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, because, you know, you didn't, you know, obviously you didn't, you know, talk to them and try to, you know, work with them on certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's just gonna be, you know, times where they just want to act out. They just want to, you know, do whatever. And like nobody got time. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody has time. They want to do that. Okay, then y'all do that. You know, you do that. You deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with that. You know, I'm not, you know, just constantly giving in because you gonna continue to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm just giving in every time and I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like when you want to, you know, calm down and talk, okay, let's calm down and communicate however you communicate or whatever while you know, frustrated or doing what you're doing or, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you ain't got to do all that to get my attention. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to, you know. So many ways to go about it. Now for the parents who going through stuff, you know, obviously made some decisions and got a kid, now you must face what you're going through. Do not push it back because you have a kid. You must figure out how to improve your mental health and grow whatever it takes because your child needs you, not the person you're forcing yourself to be for them because you think you must suffer in order to be there for them. You're hurting them more than ever by doing that. Huge. You know? You're hurting them more than ever by doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, you need you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's really just what I'm so big on. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you understood, like, you need you. You know, and it's like, you know, obviously within a sense, you know what I'm saying? But fuck the child, fuck, you know, everybody else, you know, you need you. You know what I'm saying? Obviously there's a way to go about, you know, creating you and getting to know you and things of that nature, falling in, you know, loving yourself, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, you can't you know, not fit into yourself and try to fit into someone else. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know, God, you know, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, you know, it's not healthy, you know, and that's just putting on more pressure and more weight, trying to now hold up this, you know, version that you created for, you know, them, you know, or this way of being that you created for them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, shit, having a child already tiring and tough, you know, as it is, you know, and having to pretend and fake and be somebody, you know, and have this so-called energy for that fucking child. Ugh. And shit, you got a job and shit, you dealing with your own other shit, and like listen, I'm telling you, it's gonna be worth it to, you know what I'm saying, like love you and, you know, do for you and have that foundation and create that foundation, you know what I'm saying, so you won't have to be, you know, trying to juggle all these yous, you know what I'm saying, within a sense. You know, it's like you'll just be comfortable with being you and, you know, have peace with being you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you keep calm, your child keeps calm within a certain extent. You keep calm, your child keeps calm within a certain extent. Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, baby fall. You know. Baby fall. You laugh, baby laugh. Baby fall. Shit, it could just be you. Oh my God, are you? And baby cry. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I mean, you know, I say baby, you know, we can go up to whatever, but, you know, it's what is. You know what I'm saying? Like, babies have no idea how shit works, so they respond off of you. They spill something, they don't know, oh, I messed up. But when they parent yells, cause all this commotion, the baby sees that and starts crying because they don't know what to do. But if the parent didn't react poorly, smiled, laughs, use a healthy tone, told the child, hey, it's okay, and next time the parent should set the cup up, you know what I'm saying, in a better position. Pay closer attention. They don't just act out for no reason. It's always something. You know what I'm saying? I say, you know, the baby see or hear or, you know. But yeah. Damn. But yeah, like, it's a great note. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, yeah. Yeah, shit, you know. That's a good note. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm playing with this fucking phone on this whole video. Shit. Boy, I thought that shit was finna hit my knee and I got damn. Alright, let me chill. Yeah, I forget. Now I gotta catch it one time. Yeah, I forget, you know what I'm saying? You know, I got people below, that's down. But yeah, I mean, like I just said, they respond off you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, that's huge. You know what I'm saying? That definitely, just put it in perspective. You know what I'm saying? Baby don't know. Like, oh, I just feel something. You know what I'm saying? Don't think too much of it, or think like, oh, damn, like I'm not supposed to so-called spill it, or, oh, you know, they gonna have to clean this shit up, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like that's when, like, you know how they be like how they kind of like be looking, you know what I'm saying? The ones that can see, they be like looking You know, when like they do something, like they may not know like it, but they know it's something. You know what I'm saying? It's different from what just was. You know, and they kind of look and or they may just like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, so they understand within a certain extent, and then they look to you for the whatever. And if you just like, you know what I'm saying? Then it's just, you know, figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But you blaming the damn baby for, you know, spilling the cup that you fucking, you know, put in a spot where they can spill it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you're gonna be with the baby for a certain extent and doing a certain thing, then, you know, like, shit, we don't need all these, you know, non-spilled cups and, you know what I'm saying, all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, yeah, I mean, let's not hinder ourselves within a certain extent. I mean, that shit is convenient. You know what I'm saying? We do want to have ways to help ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because you may not be able to, you know, I mean, you can make time for it, but you don't want to be, you know, paying attention every fucking time they, you know, want something to drink, you know, they knock it down or have an accident or, you know what I'm saying, cleaning shit up is, ugh. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, it depends, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Parents want to allow themselves to see their kids. Mm. 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 Yeah. Parents want to allow themselves to see their kids. Mm. You know, they right there. They they waiting on you to, you know, to finally, you know, see them, to finally believe in them, to finally care for them, support them, finally, you know, be there for them. They waiting. They waiting for you to finally to do what you said you would do. You know, that's what so many, you know, children do. You know, they wait. You know, they wait a lot of them lives, a lot of their lives. You know, waiting for their parents to. Waiting on the world to change. We keep waiting, waiting, waiting on the world to change. It's another song, Waiting. Waiting. Shit on, waiting. 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 BMO. BMO. Motherfucker changed his own battery. BMO. Venture time. Wanna join your friends. Go to very. Jake the dog and Finn the human. The journey that never ends. It's adventure time. I don't remember. I think Marceline had the best like songs. No. No, one of my favorite though is when they was at that gate with all the faces, and Finn it's on that one song. Boy, that hoe was beautiful. That hoe was godly. Then obviously, you know, Marceline got on bubblegum ass. What was that? How that would go? That I'm not one of your servants. What was it though? Like, you don't like me, nah, I ain't. Why don't because am I can't get the lyrics. Cause oh shit! Hello, coach. Hello, coach. Don't take me out yet, coach. Don't take me out the game yet, coach. Hello. Cause oh wait. Am a person, am I? Wait. Is it just because? Am I even? Like, what? No. Damn, nah, I can't get it. Cause you do. Damn. I don't remember. Shit. Marceline and the Ice King. Wasn't that the name? Ice King? Ice King? That shit was OG. When she was I remember she was like sitting on the refrigerator and like reminiscing or some shit. I don't remember. I don't fucking remember. What was his song? What was Jake's song? The fucking damn. What was the song? He was cooking something. No, that's the I ain't talking about that. That's the I'm I'm a I'm a cute, but I don't remember that one. Shit, what was that one? Cooking. Damn, listen. Boy. Nah, I used to like have like a playlist of like all that shit. Like I used to like make playlists on YouTube. Shit, I ain't got that YouTube no more, but it was like I used to make playlists on that YouTube. And it's like when I changed like accounts or some shit, I don't know why I didn't like take all the shit or like, you know, copy and paste the shit type like to the new account or whatever. You know, I used to have like some banger shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there gotta be a way I could probably like get back into that hoe. But yeah, like I used to like, you know, put a playlist together on YouTube and like played that hoe in the shower, just straight up adventure time. It's crazy, man. I gotta watch so much shit. Like, evaluate, work, change, grow. Evaluate. Yeah. I can't juggle. I mean, I can juggle. No, I can't juggle. Can I juggle? You would never know. Hold on. Stop. No, the technique not even there. You ain't. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. My fault. My fault. Motherfucker, keep doing it. I just gotta be more cautious. Type shit. Can't be going crazy with that hoe. Follow my phone. Follow my phone. Follow the sound of my voice. Follow the sound of my voice. I mean, I usually don't make noise, so, you know, it's okay. Follow, evaluate, work, change, grow. Evaluate, work, change, grow. Damn. Evaluate, work, change, grow. Evaluate, work, change, grow.